Hello and welcome to EV Car Share. This is just a quick video. I want to show you a few more things actually on the sat nav. This seems to be something that people quite enjoy watching of my videos. I'm here in a Dobby's Garden Centre car park for today's video. Over there, if I turn the camera, you can see there are 6 grid serve charge points, ultra rapid. I think they do like, maybe it's a 460 or something, these ones. They're the really fast ones anyway. You can get a really fast charge really quickly, but clearly nobody wants to, not at 79 pence per kilowatt hour and not at a garden centre. Maybe if they were low cost at a garden centre where local people might want to charge their cars up if they don't have off-road parking themselves and their own charge point, then that would work. Or if these particularly fast ultra rapid charge points at a high price were on the motorway services, then they would be quite busy. But it's the wrong chargers in the wrong place, or the right place, wrong place, right chargers, whichever combination, one of those things anyway. So back to the actual topic. I want to have a look at Kia Live services, and particularly the live parking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this camera around, show you the screen and take you through something that I think is quite neat. So let's have a look at that. So here we can see the screen, and I'm going to initially go to the map. Actually, no, we won't go to the map. Go back. We'll go to the Kia Live services first, just straight in. So Kia Live, and you can see one here is live parking. If I tap on live parking, it does a little bit of a think, connects to the Kia servers, and then based on my current position it will give me a list of different car parks, which is quite useful. So if you just have arrived somewhere and you want to find car parks, you can scroll up through these car parks. I know that this Pleasure Fair Meadow one is in town near the football ground. I can click on that. I can then over here click on the information button, and it will tell me not only the location of it, also a phone number if I want to make contact with somebody, and most importantly the pricing. So it will tell me based on how much it's going to cost for different amounts of parking, and also the time of day and which day as appropriate. And then it will give you other information as well, like how you can pay and the opening times of that location. And you can set that as a destination if you want to then drive directly there. Now, this is useful if you're going somewhere and you don't know where you're going to be able to park. So let's take a scenario. Let's go map. Now let's imagine I'm a big Norwich City Football Club fan and I want to go to Norwich, but I'm not from around there. I support them as a fan from distance. So let's say I go to here to the search, and I say Norwich FC. Click OK. It will do its search. There we go. So it's picked up that Carrow Road is the ground for Norwich City FC, and in the picture you can see we have this little target. That's where we're going to, and that, as you can tell by the picture, is actually the middle of the pitch. That appears to be the centre circle. So we have the stands all around the edge, and the sat nav is going to take us to the middle of the pitch of Norwich City FC. So we say set as destination, and it prepares as a route. Now that's all well and good, but of course once we arrive there,
the route guidance will start now.
Thank you. Once we actually arrive there, we're not going to be able to park our car on the pitch. That's not going to be an option. We will have to find somewhere to park. There's no point in us being directed to the Norwich City Football Club ground, Carrow Road, without first of all parking and then finishing off the final few steps by foot. So what we want instead is somewhere to park nearby. So what we can do is we've got our route programmed. We can now go back to home, We can go back to Kia Live, go to the live parking, and now that we've got a destination programmed, you can see on this side here, as well as current position, we have destination. So we can tap on destination, and then what this will do will show us the car parks close to our destination. So we can see one here is Morrison's, that's a shopping centre. Probably that'll be customers only, and also limited to maybe 2 hours or something. Probably won't be useful for us, but we will click the information and see what it says. So it has got, okay, so it has got pricing structure. So you can see here that we have customer pricing, as I mentioned, limited to 2 hours. That was a good guess. So it's free for customers. So if you go in and buy something, presumably you can redeem your parking, but it's also available for non-customers. So here we have 4 hours for £4. That seems quite reasonable. Probably arrive, go to the football, get back out to your car within 4 hours, assuming there's not extra time and penalties. But that doesn't allow you to go to the pub for a drink beforehand, or celebrate and go out for a meal afterwards, or whatever. So you might want to go for a whole day, but the options are there. So we can see, we can pay by mobile if you want to, and we have opening times, and we have some features. So if we're disabled, or if we need electric vehicle charging, then those are features of this car park. Obviously electric vehicle charging is quite useful. So if I've travelled from distance, I'm going to spend 4, 5, 6 hours in Norwich, going to first of all the pub for a drink, and then to the ground for the game, and then a meal afterwards. I could probably have a substantial amount of my battery recharged, because presumably this will be a destination charger at that point, I would imagine. So we can say, yeah, that's good. And then we have the option here to set as destination or add as a tour point. Now we don't want to add as a tour point because we don't want our final destination anymore, because we never really wanted to go right to the centre of the football ground in our car. So at this point we would tap set as destination. Now it's going to recalculate. It doesn't take very long. And there we go, we now have our destination.
The route guidance will start now.
Thank you. We no longer have our destination as the centre of the football pitch. We now have our destination as the car parking that we're going to use for our day out. And back to me. So that's all really I wanted to take you through. Really useful. As you saw, well, first of all, I haven't done that one before. This wasn't me showing you an example that I've tried. I did plan ahead. I did have in my mind that I would use Norwich City as an example, but I hadn't actually done it. So that's all new to me. I did not know you could park at Morrison's. I didn't know you could pay as a non-customer. I didn't know they had electric vehicle charging. All of that was completely new to me, just as we've done it here right now. So as you can see, that worked beautifully. I don't know how many of the other mapping systems allow that, whether or not you can just say, I'm going to this thing, be it a theatre or a cinema or a football ground or the ice hockey or whatever you choose, whatever's your preference. You can say, I'm going to this thing, but now that you've told me the route, please can you find me a place to park near there? And then get a list as well and go through the list, look at the pricing. So I looked at that pricing. I thought, yeah, that's quite reasonable. £4 for 4 hours, £8 for the day. I would probably do that. I would probably say, yeah, all is good. But if you wanted to, you could look further down the list, see if you can find something that's cheaper if you needed to. Or if that first one on the list didn't have the electric car charge and you wanted to scout down to another car park to find one that does, again, something else you can do. So I just wanted to show you that because I think that's really neat in the software. Quick video, as I say, just to kind of show you that, nothing more. If you have any comments, as usual, put them down in the comment section. I love to hear from you. I love to hear what you think of my videos and also what your thoughts and suggestions are with regard to the car, my experiences of it, etc. If you haven't subscribed and you like my channel, then please do subscribe. That's really, really, really important to get my channel up and running. And of course, if you like this particular video, just click the like button. And As that is all, I will speak to you next time, and thank you for watching.